What is going on, guys? Jesse504 here, and today I've got a very special video. We've got a Sword and Shield OU Wi-Fi battle. It'll be a fun one for sure. We are up against Brendan, also known as DarkDevil26. Make sure to check him out in the description down below. Leave him a subscription, and yeah, without further ado, let's just get right into it. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, we are just remaking this just because I accidentally sent for level 100. He was ready for level 50. But yeah, so we lead Zero Aura, and I was like going over, I was like so smart. I was like, damn, he's gonna lead Komao. I just don't have much good into Komao, is my slight issue. I don't have like a fairy type that can really punish a Komao lead, which is kind of on me. I wanted to include Togekiss on this team, but I gotta include my boy Corviknight, so that is what we did. As he just leads Komao, we just go for a Volt Switch turn 1 as we are a special Zero Aura set. And yeah, we just go Volt Switch turn 1. And he's gonna set up his rocks, I believe, as we Volt Switch into Corviknight. Take some chip from that Life Orb. But yeah, go ahead into that Corviknight. I was like, he's either gonna Rocks or whatchamacallit, EQ, either of which Corviknight is fine for. Pressure. He just goes for the Rocks. Now here is where the battle really begins. He reveals the leftovers. Yeah. I don't want to just Brave Bird here. I think Defog here is the answer. I don't really know. He could potentially have Taunt, but I'm actually just going to Brave Bird into this Komao. I'm not that Rocks weak on this team, and my Volcarona is Boots, so Defog is going to be nice. That should be something that I look to do, but I'm just going to Brave Bird for some damage on the Corviknight, because I expect 100%, or Brave Bird for some damage on the Komao, because I 100% expect a Taunt out here. Yep, out it came. And we just go for that Brave Bird. Picking up some solid damage on that Komao. But obviously, we take some chip off of that recoil. Here, do I expect him to stay in? No. So I'm just going to fire off a U-turn into whatever wants to come in to take a Brave Bird. Yeah, we just kind of gotta smooth out the early game and hope for a late game Volcarona sweep. Honestly, I think that's going to be my best win con this game. He does just switch out into his Clefable. What do I have for Clefable on this team? We can just go Zero Aura, can't we? We can actually just go Rillaboom and fire off like just a banded Grassy Glide. Although he could be carrying Flamethrower, which is a slight issue. But we get our terrain up. And like what comes in here is what I'm going to try to figure out. He does just heal back up to full. What comes in on a Grassy Glide? I honestly 100% expect Mandy to come in here. So I'll just U-turn out. I don't expect him to stay in here. Yep. In comes that Mandibuzz, so we can just get a free U-turn into that Zero Aura. Fire off some nice damage, because this is a banded U-turn. We actually do get like a chunk. That's about 25%. Which we can just go Zero Aura. And yeah. Urshifu doesn't look that great this matchup, so I'm just going to try to open. I either have to do a lot of work opening up the Zero Aura, which is like gonna be a slight pain if I'm being honest, or what comes in here, I'm not sure. I'm just gonna fire off a T-Bolt. Okay, we might just get this Mandibuzz, which is kind of big. Boom. Not quite. Unfortunate. He just goes straight Foul Play, but we are fully special, so that actually does a big chunk. I'm just gonna fire off a Volt Switch this turn. Not really much he can do about that. He can potentially try to preserve this, but honestly with Roost it wouldn't be that bad of an idea. He just he also could go into something else, try to absorb this Volt Switch, but nah, he just gives us that Mana Buzz, which is huge because now Urshifu is a little bit more opened up. We are Scarf with Poison Jab though, so we can still do a chunk to Clefable. It's just we've got to figure out, because depending on what I go into is what he goes into. I'll just go out into my Rillaboom. Actually, going into Urshifu, and Clef is going to come in. Honestly, I think is what happens. We reveal to be the single strike Urshifu, and then Terrain will heal us all the way back up. Perfect. Out comes his Clefable, of course. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna try to pull some. No, I'm gonna Poison Jab here, and hope that he goes for like a Wish or something. But he probably just goes for Moonblast here. That doesn't even do half, damn. He just goes for a Wish. He could Protect here. I think that switching is my play here 100% of the time. Right? Yeah. I just am not really sure how I break through this Clefable in all honesty. Is it like, do I have to go for like an early game Volk to break? Just like looking at his team. What does he have for Volcarona? He has a Dragapult, which is like his Dragapult and the other thing. So early game Volcarona won't even like be able to put in that much work. I'll just go Rillaboom and then fire off some Banded Grassy Glides, which should just do a chunk to really anything. I just gotta figure out also what Mew set he is. My guess, my gut instinct is probably some like Cosmic Power bullshit, but yeah. We just go Rillaboom. He probably goes for a Moonblast here, if not a Protect. He does just hard switch Clef into Mew. Okay. That's interesting. Gotta wonder what this Mew set is, as I will just fire off a knockoff because I'm worried about what this Mew set potentially could be. He just switches his Mew, which is fine, into Volcarona. Please don't get flame bodied. Probably gonna happen, but we knock off. Get this thing's boots. Okay, that did so much. Damn, that did like so much, actually. What do I have for this? I'm just gonna go Zeraora. I think he attacks here. I really don't think he can set up, he can afford it, but if not, we just go something. He just goes for a Bug Buzz, that's fine. Now we can just go Zeraora Wicked Blow. Or not Zeraora, Urshifu Wicked Blow. And not get flame bodied, of course. That's just all we gotta hope for. Yep, I'll just click it. Click it, don't regret it. Click it and stick it. Out comes the Clef. Okay. That is a chunk. Crit mattered. Grassy terrain and leftovers is starting to become a slight issue. I'll just Wicked Blow again. Do I think he stays in? Nope. Perfect. What does he go into? Dragapult. Perfect. We just got our Dragapult out of the way already. That's massive. Boom. There goes Dragapult. That is so big for our Volcarona. Boom. Okay. That's honestly huge. He's still got some strong stuff though. Clef is definitely gonna fire off a Witch here. But I'll go out into my Rillaboom. I know I should have packed Psychic on Volcarona. I don't know why I thought Seismitoad would come this game for whatever reason, but I did not. And I keep giving this Clefable recovery, which I'm like gonna stop doing eventually. But I don't think he's Flamethrower on Clefable. He's gonna protect here and like be very healthy. Like, yeah. I've got to find a way to integrate my Slowbro into this battle, I think. Right now. Yeah. Like, I know what Volcarona is here for. I'm just gonna fire off a Grassy Glide, which is Choice Banded. He switches into Volcarona. Como. It's fine. Glide, Banded, into Rain. Should still be doing a chunk. I don't think that's quite range, especially because he, yeah, he wished back up, that's right. That Como was like low enough for me to start doing shit though, which is a slight issue. Like, how I remember that this Como was low, I would have gone hard Volk and started to set up, but I was gonna go Corviknight and try to get some damage on this Como again. Just mark it. Slowbro honestly wouldn't have been a bad option either. The only issue is Taunt, which he's already revealed to be Taunt variants. New pressure. He switches into Volk. Okay, that was a very solid switch on his part. I'm pretty sure Spadef Corviknight eats and we can just fire off a Brave Bird and KO. But I'm not 100% sure on that one. If he's like a Roost Volcarona, that could be kind of bad. And I want this so that I can mark damage on Como later in the game. I'll just go into my Slowbro for the first time this battle. Here it comes. Rocks a dig in, of course. He just goes for a Flamethrower, so perfect. We predict that. We should be able to eat a Bug Buzz because he's not set up at all. He does burn us, which is slightly annoying, but it's not toxic. And we'll heal up for terrain and lefties. I'll fire up a Scald here. It's a very low downside play. I get my Volcarona in. I try to sweep, I think is the point that we're gonna have to play with. I just don't know on what though. He just Quiver Dances. Hopefully we kill with Scald. If not, I think we might just straight up lose. We barely miss out. Yeah, I think that might be game, honestly. I've got some counterplay. I have Grassy Glide on Rillaboom, and he's very low. But it is quad resisted, so yeah. I'm just gonna go for it. Go for another Scald. He just goes for a Bug Buzz, and we should be a dead Slowbro. We are a dead Slowbro. Okay. This is only a slight issue because we do have our Rillaboom, which is banded. I've got to click my glide button. I really have no other option here. Kinda wish I put Woodhammer on here, but it's whatever. He switches. Okay, preserves that thing later for a sack. Out comes the Como. I'll just glide on that. I'm doing a chunk, but The issue is that he's recovering like 12% a turn. Do I just go for it again? I think I do. He's gonna switch, hopefully. No, he doesn't. But I don't really know what he does to me other than like lay a toxic or something, which he does. I'm starting to get worried that this battle might not come to a completion, but he's Como is starting to get low even with the grassy terrain and lefties. Yeah, I'm fine just clicking the button again. What turn does he switch though? He's starting to get low, and with this being his only Volcarona answer left, I think he's gonna have to start getting cautious with that. Next time Clef comes in, if Clef comes in, I'm just gonna go Volk. He goes for body press. And grassy terrain is gonna expire like in a turn or two. I'll just glide again because this thing just Clef is its only way to heal. Which I mean, it's a Clef. It's a great way to heal, but okay. This turn now that he's revealed like body press, I believe his whole set is Rock's Taunt, Toxic Body Press, so I can just go Volk. And at this point, the damage is done after just a Quiver Dance or two. I did bring Fiery Dance over Flamethrower, which is something that I just do on my Volcaronas. I'm not sure why. It taunts, which is a great prediction on his part. He's got to switch out Fearing a Psychic, right? So I'll just fire up a Fiery Dance. Hopefully we can connect and claim something. He doesn't switch, he just stays in. We barely do anything to that thing. We do get a Spatak raise, and he just goes for a Toxic. Yeah, I think I just need to break in this thing. I'm very close. I just don't know how I 100% of the time break through Clef. And does Grassy Terrain fade away next turn? Yeah. Like, this is a massive, massive issue, but grass is gone, okay. Cool. Firing off another Fiery Dance, maybe we can get another Spatak raise. 3 minutes until battle ends. Hopefully we can finish up before then. Do we get another raise? We do. Massive, massive, massive. Body press, maybe we can get a burn, which negates a lefty's recovery turn. We don't, okay. Is that range? I'm not 100% sure at this point. But yeah, we're gonna take some more chip. We shake off the taunt. So is Quiver Dance worth it at this point? No, because we're gonna take way too much damage. I'll just Fiery Dance. Do we just want to be on this Como? It goes down. Perfection. We get a third raise. Damn, this is crazy. Volcarona kept the stats raising. We do take a massive chunk from Toxic. And then there's going to be a speed tie either way if Volk or Mew comes in. He sends out Mew. We can Bug Buzz at this point if he's now faster. He might be Scarf Mew based on the way he just brought that in super aggressively into a +3 Volcarona. But he just outspeeds and goes for a Psychic Fangs, which should KO us. It does. We do get the Flame Body, I'm sorry, dude. We just go Urshifu at this point, and he's got to go Clef. Okay. He's got to go Clef at this point, honestly, but I remember how healthy Clef is if I can just fire off a Wicked Blow, because what's his last monster? It's Clef and Volk, which is a sack at this point. Yeah, very low HP Volcarona. I'm just going to fire off a Wicked Blow he switches into Volk. Clef. I should have went for that P jab, I knew it. Okay, so at this point the battle is very, very low on time. And so I think I just have to win by trying to keep my Pokemon healthy and keep up a big number. So I'm going to want to switch every time here into my Corviknight. I don't think he's Flamethrower. And just because I believe this is based on remaining percentage of HP, I'm just going to try to fire out Roost when there are 3 or more Pokemon left. This just goes to show... Ooh, he read that and he Flamethrowers me. We should be able to eat. We do very well. I believe that's game. This just goes to show how just like bulky OU is. I'll fire out a Roost last turn. We win. A very long, very close battle. Good game. Obviously, OU is just like a super bulky tier right now, which is why it doesn't really function on the actual games. This is a very good reason to advocate for the bringing back the old timer, but really solid game. I think we definitely played very well early game, but it's just really how well did we play late game, and I think we played solidly throughout the entire thing. Obviously, there were some moments where I wish I played like slightly better, like P-jabbing on like that second to last turn might have gotten us Clef, and that would have just been a guaranteed victory. But we did, in fact, preserve slightly, which was really nice. But yeah, good game to my opponent. Make sure to check him out in the description below. And until next time, Jesse504, out.